Yo. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, dudes? How are we doing today? Stay humble, eh? Stay humble. What, because Sunderland won a game? What? Dudes, we got 59 minutes until League SBCs go away. Will we see a replacement today? Man City just drew? Hey, I mean, it's better than their recent performances. You can only lose so many until a draw looks good to a team like City. Yeah, we got the United game in a half an hour. We're going to be doing a watch along with that once it starts. We have an hour until new content, technically 58 minutes. So from now until then, we are going to be picking up for as cheap as possible League SBC cards. On the off chance we get carbon copy, same things back. If not, we just flip these for a little bit of profit. Sound good? So we're club stocking until then. I think I'm going to do 200 on everything. Yeah. It's going to be a chill hour or so. Just hanging out. What other games happened today? Newcastle lost. I saw that. Or they're down. I think the game's just ending, right? Watch me get bid banned. That would be depressing. Is it over? It is over. 4-2. What a game. OG Fortnite? Dude, should I re-download? We had the new Zombies map come out, which is amazing. Marvel Rivals come out, which I had fun with when I played it. Path of Exile, I bought the Founders Pack, so I could get early access. College Football I re-downloaded with my buddy. Been grinding that. Dude, it is a good time for video games. Do we add OG Fortnite to the mix? Season 1 map is crazy. Okay, hear me out though. It's season 1 map, but everybody does not have the skill they once did on season 1. So it's season 1, but filled with sweats, right? What to invest in, Mumbo? If you want to risk I mean, it's not really a risk at all. If you're bidding 150 to 200 on silvers from Eredivisie, most of these you're able to flip by marquee matchups. Even right now, you're able to flip them for 250, 300 relatively easily. If we get the carbon copy same requirements or the same leagues, these should shoot up and you should be able to at least double your coins. But we don't know if League SBCs are coming back. We don't know if they're going to be the same. My hope, if I had a perfect scenario of what I think would happen, I think we get almost the same League SBCs back. I think it'll be the same leagues. Maybe the mix has a little bit of a change. I think we get a little bit better of packs. But I really think we need exchanges. They need to add exchanges back to the game. For real, I can't get a win? You know what? That might be my project this afternoon. I'm going to download OG Fortnite. Can you get a win though? Too sweaty? You know what? These dupes, we're just going to move them relatively quick. I'm just going to list for 250. We're not trying to really make... Oh. Oops. Not really trying to make coins on these. I just want to move them. What are informs at? Alright, let's clear informs too. We'll just 11-5 them. We still are club stocked. We are going to hold on to those things as long as possible. Dude, at this point, it's just sad, man. Whoever the person is. You're just wasting your own time. It's every stream. Hey. I'm going to be honest, though. They might be the most dedicated person to the stream recently. Low-key. Yeah, I mean, it's all the same person. Like I said, if we could IP ban, it'd be so much easier. Maybe we could get them to give us that information. Yo, what's your IP, man? Just randomly. Fit it in a conversation, does it? So it doesn't seem out of nowhere. I had a question about Fortnite. What was I going to ask? So, are they just bringing back Season 1, Chapter 1, and they're going to, every few weeks, go through the next chapter? Or how does that work? Like, assuming they're going to want to milk all that. Alright, EA. How long does it take to relist items? My goodness. Every week, I think, the new update, so Season 2. So is that the only thing that's out then? I haven't been on Fortnite in forever, so I don't understand how it works. I know you have like all the creative things. You can do a million games. You can create games within it. I know all that. But when it comes to the new stuff, are they just going through all the old seasons as a new form of content? Oh, it's a game mode. Wait, so do the game modes go away, or do the game modes then forever stay? Like, if people want to stay in different chapters, they can stay there from now on. They go away? I'm sure people could recreate them somehow. Yeah, no, dude. Gaming's been fun recently. Lots of good stuff out. It's a good time to be a gamer, man. Heading into winter time too, where most places, if they have snow, it's harder to touch grass. Beautiful. Oh, I'll give it to Epic. They know how to stay relevant. Bro, they brought back Ninja. They brought back Ninja. They brought back Myth. Myth just got out of his YouTube deal where he was making $4 million in 2 years. Now he's back on Twitch. Brother, maybe I should make my return. Low key. Myth is embarrassing himself though. How so? Or I haven't been paying too close of attention. I mean, technically Myth did nothing but embarrass himself originally. When he first was getting popular. That was like the whole stick, wasn't it? Him trying to get with like Pokemon. Dude, I swear, if they ban me... I mean, we got the PS4 version too, so... If we get bid banned, it's not, I guess, the worst thing in the world. Ooh, you know what? Should I be going for... If we take that off, we just did silvers. Could we do... Yo, hold on. We might cook. We just look for League SBC cards. Keeps on bringing up how Daquan and Hamlins don't talk to him. He needs keep calling them just to get hung up on or not even answered. Needs to get over it. So is that an actual thing, or do you think behind the scenes it's going to be a marketing move? Because I could see it be like some marketing move behind the scenes that eventually gets them to return. Maybe. Oh. Dude, I'm too old to worry about that stuff. I'm 27, soon to be 28. Or I'm 26, soon to be 27. Jeez. Brother, I'm gonna be like 35. I'm gonna be like, yo, did you guys see that Ninja's son is starting his streaming career? I remember when he first started off. LOL, did you say you know or you think you know who's doing this, or? Yeah, he's just going to keep creating new accounts. There's literally nothing he can do. It's probably easier just to ban you, to be honest, because it seems like you're the problem. Someone has an issue with you. It's Jay. You think. So why would Jay have an issue with you? What happened? Also, too, we got 18 minutes until the United game starts. I'm going to pull it up on my phone once it starts. And we'll be doing a watch-along. Prediction? Let me see the lineup. Let's see. You played Nottingham Forest. Euro's starting. So they have a stronger back line. Delict, Euro, Martinez. Ooh, I like that. Finally starting Ahmad again. Learn from last game. So they have Ahmad at the wingback role on the right side. Dallet, they moved to the left back to replace Malacia. I like that a lot. Ugarte and Mainu in the middle. I like that. Fernandez and Garnacho in the cam spots, and Højlund up top. I like that because Garnacho can swing wide. Ahmad can push up the right flank. Bruno can get more central. I think it would not surprise me if Ahmad goes end line, cuts in, scores, or gets across for a goal. And it won't surprise me if Ahmad sets up Bruno with a beautiful ball and Bruno plays Garnacho in behind for a goal. Are they home or away? They're at Old Trafford, yeah. I think it could be 3-1. I'm saying 3-1 United. They better not replace League SBCs with those dumb old style SBCs. I don't think they would. Cody, what's up, buddy? We live for new content before GTA 6? Brother, if we did a stream before GTA 6, we'd be streaming for the next 50 years before that came out. They'll lose 2-0? Realistically. You got the wrong Manchester. I think you meant Manchester City. Now, if I had to guess what we're getting for League SBCs, I would assume they're going to copy and paste a lot of the same stuff. For them to change the date that it's going away makes me think something else is coming. Whether it's like the same titles and just little changes to packs or something. Realistically, hot take, I would be fine with the exact same League SBCs, exact same requirements, and have them live until through Team of the Year. No problem, no questions asked. If that comes with the exchange section. 85 to 89 would be quality. But if we got a 90 plus as well, it'd be perfect. The reason why I say that, the biggest issue right now is I really don't have a place to put my high-end stuff, nor do I care. And all that could just be towards more players in the club. How's it going, Trey? It's going fantastic, buddy. Look at this. Not only did we pack Mike on tradable, we got him untradeable, and we gave him the little extra design. But imagine all these into 89 exchanges. All these into 88, 87 exchanges. We'd be cooking, man. Last GTA 5 snow update. Is there an actual date that GTA is coming out? Like, have they confirmed anything? I'm honest, too good for United. Needs to move to a club like Sunderland. Cody, you read my mind, brother. I wholeheartedly agree. Not gonna lie, mate, you're in my bad books right now. Uh-oh, what did I do? Let me guess. Let me guess. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. Were one of your accounts banned? I reckon it'll be the same with an objective for that. Probably. I mean, the only thing that gets me is the change of date. I wonder why they changed the date. So something must be coming with it. Also, too, something to note as well. It's a full another week of the dailies. So if we go to upgrades, these expire in 42 minutes. But for the daily stuff, we got another 2 weeks. I watched the stream 4 days ago, and now I got a trade pile full of Team of the Week selling for 12K. I appreciate the content, but I have no life now. Brother, the amount of Team of the Weeks I flipped, my last few here, we just have listing for, I think, 11.5 to get them to sell. But I've been living. The only trading I've really been doing is I'll sit here, I'll pick these up on bid when they're low, flip for about 1,000, little plus more, snipe for 10.5 when they go up. When they go back down, we reinvest. They go up, we sell, and we just keep doing that over and over and over. What you doing now? We are club stocking the same league SBC cards, and the off chance that the exact same ones come back for 200. Jacob! Yo, Tommy, man. Crazy how people wrote him off the other week. And crazy how the conversation shifted. Not ready for the championship to we now have the Jack Clark replacement. Isn't it funny? We sold Jack Clark for 15 mil plus other stuff. And we replaced him with two people that have infinitely higher ceilings than Jack Clark. Team of the Week? Brother, if we got a Team of the Week, man, let me show you what I'm cooking real quick. Hold on. So, for my active Evos, we got Ahmad's Team of the Week, which I bought for like 20K. We're going to get him to an 87. And then in-game, we're going to change him with Amdallah Ba, who, look at his defense and physical. I'm going to make Amdallah Ba more of a wingback. As an 87. He's going to cook, brother. I'm so happy. And look at this team. I missed out on the center back Evo. So I still have the two silver center backs. But besides that, Stewart's 86, Clark's 84, Hendo's 86, Adil's 86, Daniel's going to be 85, 86 Hume, 87 soon to be Diallo. My bench is just cooking too. If we could get an 83 plus Team of the Week, it'd be due. Because Sunderland's done well a lot of games this season. And every single time we do well, zero stuff. My boy found out who it is. It's Charlie. He just Discorded, messaged me laughing. Wait, so the dude who, for the past month plus, has kept himself hidden to troll in the chat with making 100 plus At this point, it has to be 100 plus. New accounts. The second I just brought up, do you know who it is? You found a solution? He reached out to you personally and laughed? Just got home, you're soaking? Dude, how? Okay, I can't really see it on the TV how bad it actually was until they look at the lights. And you see the downpouring with it going sideways. How bad really was it? Was it horrendous? Because I guess a lot of other teams canceled their games. I don't think we're ever going to get the old League SBCs back. My guess would be, moving forward, EA's probably going to go away from the League SBC model altogether. It just, I think, makes more sense having more repeatable along the lines of just golds needed, a certain amount of rares, certain rating requirements. Like, I think exchanges were such a success last year, for good and bad. I think exchanges were such a success, there's a chance EA would never want to bring those back out the same way they did, or wait till later in the year because they're so used. Because remember, at some point we stopped doing League SBCs altogether because it took way too much time and attention versus throwing golds in, making it repeatable, throwing it into an exchange, getting more gold cards, throwing it into repeatable, getting an exchange, throwing it in, and that nonstop. Yeah, so we're going to do that until new content. 8 minutes until United. We'll throw the game on. Yeah, exchanges over League SBCs in my opinion. The game needs exchanges. Mumbo Chatus Cook can't fix it. You just got to hope it dies out, man. The nice thing will be heading into Team of the Year, it'll kind of have an organic increase in audience just due to the time. But yeah, I don't expect anything from you or the other mods. Really bad wind. Just downpour. Jeez. Yeah, you know what solves all this? We literally just stop talking about it. That's all it takes. Like, the person making the fake accounts, if you really want to get me, I probably shouldn't be telling you this. But how crazy would it be if you made a new account as a different name in chat, like a completely new person, and just became like a regular part of the streams? That would teach me, dude. Holy cow. Imagine how great of a troll that would be. You make a new account, you name yourself like Lionel or something, you become a regular person viewing the streams, talking in chat normally, building connections with people, and then 5 years from now, you go, yo, you know what? My name's actually Footmaster, not Lionel. And I go, you got me, dude. Holy cow. You know, I thought I would have exposed it a few years ago. You came close, but that $100 super chat really won me over. Brother, bro, okay. I mean, no, it solves it. Ban everyone on YouTube. All right, guys, We're moving completely to Twitch. If you want a normal experience, feel free to watch on twitch.tv/MumboElite. All one people over there. Shout out Cody. Bro forgot they changed his name. You guys in the UK staying safe in this weather? Is it only supposed to be for today or tomorrow too? Alright, I guess we can open these up right now. Start collecting. Was in a red warning this morning. It didn't seem that bad for me. It was very nearby. Is it, wait, hold on. How cold is it? Is it like a little bit above freezing over there? Or is it relatively warm with the bad weather? Because, like, I saw people in shorts at the game. I saw people in, like, winter coats at the game. I saw the refs with nothing long whatsoever. Looked like they were playing a summer game. I saw the ball boy, like, built like a snowman. The temp is low, but not cold, but the wind and rain make it feel bad, yeah. Inform! Mumbo, I'm Charlie on YouTube. Why have I been timed out? Literally trying to engage and I get timed out. Your account got hit with like a minute timeout. Pretty sure. Like, it should be back already. I ain't ban anybody. I timed out for like 10 days or whatever. The other one. And then yours, I think it was a minute. This is England, Mumbo. Some people wear shorts all year round. I mean, I love wearing shorts, even in the winter. Did you hear about Michael Antonio? Sounds good, WWE. What did Michael Antonio do? Let me guess. Option 1, he scored a lot of goals. Option 2, he got a really bad injury. Option 3, some abuse or sexual scandal came out. It sounds like the 3 avenues of a footballer. He crashed his car and had to be airlifted to a... What? Did this happen today? Jeez. Alright, I got the game on. About to watch an Ahmad Masterclass. This is working out? Yes. Is he live? Because no one's wearing it. He's the most popular player. No, wait, no. Watch this. We're going to see... Wait, Antonio's a gold rare, right? Bruh. Bruh. That's wild, dude. So who's the one to get updates from for injuries? Is it Fabrizio still? "21 goals conceded, 6 defeats, 2 draws, and 1 win in the last 9 games in all competitions for City." That's wild. Official statement as of 54 minutes ago. West Ham United can confirm striker Mikel Antonio today has been involved in a road traffic accident. The thoughts and prayers of everyone at the club are with Michael, his family and friends during this time. I see no other updates. Yo, the color in the graphic for Nottingham Forest for this game looks beautiful. If you see a pic of the car, it's really bad. Did Forrest just score on a corner? Did they just score on this corner? Bruh. Is that 3 corners this week? United's conceded? That's wild, man. Okay, I need to turn foot mob off for the game. Jeez. So, 3-1 prediction still on. Alright, 25 minutes, still new content, boys. Grind keeps going. What's fodder like right now? I'm curious. Should we invest in Ahmad, you beauty. Okay, let's see. Where's ratings? Cheapest by rating. Why is it showing by squad? Cheapest player by rating. Oh, there it goes. Now it is. Okay, so 85, 86. 87s. Who's Van Zier? Okay, he's not. Might be an objective or SBC. Renard. 89s are 20 under 24K. Huh. I think we stay for now. There's no confirmations of any exchanges. That would just be a hope. I don't know if I'm happy or not. I've doubled United's defense in FPL. When United's out of possession, what do they play? Versus in possession. In possession, they have the 3 in the back. What's the fastest manager's been sacked by a club? I wonder. A week? Why are you bidding on these guys? Investment / flip. If we get the same league SBCs back or better SBCs with the same requirements or similar requirements, we make really good coins on our club stock of these. If not, we sell them for profit right now on the flip and just leave the ones in our club for cheap silver prices. Dude, Ahmad literally goes everywhere. No one on the end of that. Who has Nottingham Forest beat this season? If it's new league SBCs, will you make a video about it? Yeah, I think I might do the, if you guys watch Call of Duty at all, I might do the Mr. Raffle Waffles, method of recording while live. So we'll experiment. If it's new league SBCs and exchanges and stuff, we'll do an experiment on stream of what we like, and then on stream record, and then make it a video. Austin, you sacked after 10 minutes? What a header, though. Beautiful header. Alright, I'm looking up Antonio on Twitter to see if there's any updates. Jeez. Wait a second. It's the UK, so he would be on the right side. Brother, how? That's all looking good. To be fair, as much as it would be evil to do, investing in Antonio would have multiplied my coins. I mean, yeah. Most people think that way. They're like, how can I make 10K off of someone potentially almost dying or potentially dying? His live edit the other night was hilarious, talking about balls and re-recording. I liked when he's like, hey guys, Mr. Ruffles here. I saw someone do an edit to that. Oh! So, also, there's a reality where EA comes out with nothing today, and we're left with literally nothing on the menus. Could you imagine that? Imagine no exchanges. They don't bring League SBCs back right away. Maybe people buying for like 4K or half if he survives. Really hope he does. Fully invested for new League SBCs and potential Argentina-related SBCs, as long as the right ones hit. I'm gonna make lots of packs. For fun's sake, like, the best grind on the menus would be exchanges for sure. I think I'd be happy if we got exchanges regardless of when we do. I think, though, in terms of League SBCs, as much as I love LibSud and, like, the way League SBCs currently are, because we make a ton of coins off of it, because people just overbuy things. If we got brand new League SBCs, new packs, new teams, new requirements, I think I'd really enjoy that too. But how cool would it be? I'm just experimenting with the thought process right now. If we got, it'd kind of almost be like exchanges in and of itself. But just different ratings. And then maybe chem requirements. You maybe wouldn't even need chem requirements. But it's like 75 raid squad. Total chemistry 15. Or just enough chem where it'd give things value throughout the year regardless. 80 raid squad. 82 raid squad. 83 raid squad or something. Like baby exchanges almost. Because if we had baby exchanges along with 85 to 89 plus, that would cook. But what comes out next is also important for the time period. If we get it for 2 months, whatever's next, that would be the thing we use for Team of the Year. So what they bring out potentially today could be really important to how we grind for Team of the Year. If they took off Lib and Sud, would you be happy or pissed? I wouldn't be either. I wouldn't be happy or pissed. I'd be disappointed, I think. Because I feel like we've marketed ourselves as the Lib and Sud guy. So I think from a marketing perspective, we miss out on that. But like I said, I care more about having fun on the menu. And this gets less and less fun as the year goes on, especially when they keep everything the same. And we get more fun exchanges than other menu content. But we're just missing like one really good menu thing. Like the daily 82 times 14s, I feel like have been a blessing. It doesn't even need to be crazy stuff every single day. I feel like we just need something a little bit more. Catch you in a bit. Alright, see you, buddy. I don't know. I'm trying to think. In the past, we've had League SBCs where they've been way back in the day. One time you do, you get the crazy player at the end and you can never do the league again. Then we had times where you had to put every single team in the league in. Each pack was tradable, different ones. And then you got a player at the end too. And you could rinse and repeat that for fodder. Why are you streaming so early today? I'm going to have you take a guess, buddy. Off of the title and what we've been doing all stream so far. We're going to have you take a guess why we're live early today. I bet you will be correct. Throw out other players go up. No, you're not stupid, buddy. I knew you knew the answer. I just wanted you to solve it. Yeah, going live 4 hours after new content, if our whole stream is built around, hopefully, the new content, would not be as good of an idea. I'm glad it came. Hopefully, something comes out. I'm glad that's happening today versus yesterday or another weekday. Because, yeah, if this came Friday, we wouldn't have been able to be live until 4 hours after. Yeah, we'll make do with whatever it is, but if there's no exchanges and it's copy and paste, the same exact league SBC, the same exact requirements, no change of packs, I'll be extremely disappointed. He's in stable condition? Have they tweeted that themselves? Who's confirmed that? You say West Ham can confirm it. West. Oh yeah, 7 minutes ago. He's conscious and communicating, is currently under close supervision. The London hospital. That's the most important thing. But I wonder what his injuries are now, too. Dude, look at this. "90 minutes, 2 goals, 5 chances created, 5 shots, hit the woodwork, 6 tackles, 1, 8 touches in the opposition's box. 2-1 win." Beauty! I see you now, Cody. Thank you, bud. Maybe you need 2 of the week players for the new one? League SBCs, each one requires 10 team of the weeks. Brother, I would be cooking. Cooking, my dude. Look at all these tradable specials in our club. Good ball. Goal! Not gonna lie. Celebration ain't what he thinks it is. Not as cold as he thinks. So off Bruno. Garnacho creating the space. Oiland tap in. Beautifully worked, though, to be fair. Imagine 1 lib or sud inform per league SBC. Dude, I will say this. Not as a negative or positive for the lib and sud. Because, believe me, I love them to death. But, Pale Tool speaking, and concept squad speaking, where do I go? Nothing is more frustrating than this. Having Bao in concepts. Cardozo in concepts. Quintero in concepts. Acuna, great that he's on here. I wish he was the only one on there. It just adds so many more players to that list. And then, like, they'll get the informs, too. And they're added to the list. Did I have equalize? Yes, sir. All right, how long do we got? 9 minutes, boys. You have Domp? He is a my goats. What are the hold on. Can we pick up 82 and under informs right now for 10.25? Domp is 82. It was so gracious for EA to add me as a team of the week and a special card in the game too. They didn't have to do that. We'll see if we can find myself again. I saw myself earlier. Come on. I'm just that rare in the game, I guess. Essentially, we're extinct. I do not see Bard anywhere. I saw him way earlier. I don't see it. Also, you know what we need? EA to take away the Team of the Weeks on the menus. But I'm kind of excited for content today. Reasonable levels of hype. Whatever your level of hype is, if you're extremely excited for what could be coming, if you're somewhat excited, what I need all of us to do is collectively, both as individuals and all together as a community, put your expectations to 0. Expect right now, in your head, visualize it, okay? Close your eyes. The League SBCs go away, and it's a day of non-tent. League SBCs don't return. There's no exchanges. There's no menu grind. Just the daily bronze, silver, and gold, okay? That is what we're getting today. In your head. In 5 minutes, expect that. That way, when it's the same exact League SBCs again, and nothing else, no objectives for it, no change of packs, you go, hey, we got something to do. And then when it's exchanges, you go, holy EA cooked. And when it's a brand new League SBC or menu grind we've never seen before, you let your mind be blown. But until then, we give EA nothing. We hold the line, all right? 4 minutes. Because you are only setting yourself up for disappointment if you have any levels of hype right now. We've invested in almost every player from Belgium, China, Saudi, Turkey, Portugal. Only need a couple to be included. Wait, so do you think we're getting Nation SBCs? Definitely aren't getting exchanges yet. That'll be on a Friday if we ever get them. We got them, what, the day Team of the Year started, I think, last year. But we also got League SBCs way sooner this year versus last year. And OG Fortnite's out for an already dying player base on this game. So, nothing's out of the question in terms of what's coming, potentially. They need players to stay on the game, so... I'm just trying to think, in EA's eyes, I really am curious to see if anything comes out today and what it is that made them change this from expiring on Christmas Eve, I believe it was, to now expiring today. They changed the time this expired. Why? If they changed it and it's the exact same thing that comes back out with no difference, no change of packs, no change of anything, what was the point of changing it in the first place? I don't know. No, I've invested in almost all players. Oh, gotcha. See, the thing is with the mixed league, a lot of those smaller leagues, they're not going to have much of a value anyways. Even with an investing, which is nice for them to be cheap, but... Alright, 3 minutes, boys. Remember. 2 minutes, actually. Oh, we're almost there. I'm gonna take a piss real quick. Alright, we're almost there. Be right back. Alright, we're back. Come on. Go. Got 40 seconds. League SBC's back after a week. OMG, new content. That was a leak? I don't think we've gotten any leaks. I think there's been 0 leaks for what we're getting. Or nothing was in the code at least. Alright. Here we go. Exchanges. No. Upgrades. Dailies. World Tour Argentina. 2 weeks of League SBCs. Am I tripping? Was the requirement always a 73? Or did they change it from a 74? It's always been a 73? It was a 74? Okay, this is really good. If it used to be 74. It may seem not that consequential. That makes it a lot easier to get the rating, which means you can go through a lot more times. This changes everything. Okay. Still boring. Anything else? Okay. So, they did the carbon copy. The 2 times for the Argentina thing. What do you need for this? The Argentinian League 68. Premium Silver Pack. Argentina players exactly 11. 5 from that league. So, Lib Argentinian cards. I would hold on to right now. Because those are probably going to skyrocket. Was the players from one club always 2? Oh, wait, hold on. Did I miss that too? Is that for everything? Max 1, max 1. So, that wasn't the case. It was max 1 before. So now, you can use... Oh, this is going to make it so much cheaper. Oh, I wonder if that adds more value to the lower rated cards then. So, initially, we're not going to know. We're not going to know initially because of the Argentinian thing. So, prices are going to fluctuate regardless. But dang, man. Did EA listen to us? I think we gave that advice. Remember you saying in a former video how they have to make Live Inside cheaper? Well, it's not that they need to make them cheaper. They need to make them a price or a rating that will allow people who aren't in the know of how to like grind League SBCs the way we do to consistently do it. Because it adds a value to the players where it's not going to be maybe as high as before, but it's a consistent price that you can pick up for less and sell at that price. As much as I love sniping the high-end cards and making 1,000 plus on each one, if I can make a few hundred per card and flip a lot of the lower-end ones, that works really well too. The question is, how is this affecting the prices? Because I wonder now, the high-end silver libs from River Plate, would these change in price? Imagine if it was a mistake from EA. It's not a mistake unless they meant to change it to something else. See, now these are going to have more value. The rares them too. So everything is 400. This is going to be so interesting. So, I'm curious. If we went in, I'm not going to submit it yet. I think I came a little after I saw New League SBC. Should I put it? Imagine I put him in. Okay. So now that we can do 2 per team, does that bring down the price of golds too? Ledesma is going to be so overpowered. Okay, I want to try 65 rated libs. Bro, why 2 weeks? That's perfect. Having this for 2 weeks means we're getting them back or something else then. After that. Alright, we're going to do Sud. So we're going to experiment. If you guys are just getting here, we're going to experiment. Because now we can use multiple teams. You can use 2 from a team. Can you use it once? Players from one club, max 2. You could use every team twice. We need 3 rares. So we're still going to probably use 3 golds. But the Argentinian cards are going to be crazy in price now. So, realistically, a few 66s, and by few, it's basically everything. And a 65 with the 83, 82, and 88 gets us it. But again, Argentinian prices are probably going to be a little wild right now. On PC, Argentina League cards are min 3K. That's wild. So I'm just going to buy these so we have them. Worth buying Acuna? Yes. I would also experiment too. With higher end 70 plus live in suds. And then low end cards. You could probably get something to work. So I'm curious what the floor is going to be now. Can we look at the floor of these? By floor, I mean the cheapest price. So, in my head now, I'm going to use 66s and above with 3 golds. That makes it a lot easier for me. Or on top of it, another nice thing that's going to work, most likely, is you're going to have untradeable cards that are the higher rated. Silver, rares, and commons. Or the gold commons that would be from the same team that you'd usually want to get from like River Plate that you could only use once. Now you can use twice. So that helps with so many different things. I was doing BPM and saved all the players. Now I've got like 100k worth of Argentina bronzes. So what I'm going to do before we do anything else. Do any of the players I have in here have Argentinian country? Okay, he's cheap, so I don't have to do that. What Argentina things should we look for that are expensive? Do you know if the packs stayed the same? Yes, they are carbon copy, the exact same pack. You sneaky dogs. You sneaky dogs. Do you see what they did? Nah. They changed the Bundesliga and Serie A pack to untradeable and made the Prime Electrum from the Lib and Sud tradable. Interesting. We saw the jump of gold tradable, so that doesn't matter. I wonder what the thought process was. Did the same follow for the mix? I never really did the mix, so I'm not sure. So, I don't know if I'm against that or for that. If that makes the odds better for the Bundesliga and Serie A section, I'm all for it. We'll see. Okay, we're going to do the rest of the League SBC. We're going to test the pack weight this first time through, okay? And then I'm going to start selling Argentinian players. Sound good? Okay, we used 2 Uniteds on accident. Do that. This is great for packing libs. Yeah, so we could get high-end libs tradable now for silvers, which could be good. So it's not all bad. I don't know. We'll have to kind of keep running through to see. So I think for me, since there was a change, I think we need to make a new video for it. Right? But I think we should do at least a few runs through first. Just to kind of get a feel for it. Especially that lib and sud section. Alright. Can I even get the chem? I can. Yeah, it makes it so much easier to go through. But again, I think I wait for the video until we have prices of the silvers, the Argentinians, back under control. Or we at least mention it in the video. Time to bring back the Sniper Martinelli trader out of retirement. The whole run's 15k from scratch. Okay, so it's much more doable. What are the cheapest solutions saying, though? Let me look real quick. So if I go to SBC. Premium mixed. I gotta use footbed. Active SBCs. Yeah, it's under 20k to do the whole run. 18k it's shown here. Premium mix they have priced at 8.3k. Wow. So the cheapest by AI is this. Oh. So, interesting. They're using golds that are cheap. So they're not overspending on the higher rated stuff. And instead of doing 150 to 200 on low rated silvers, they're instead doing medium prices on the higher end lib and suds. So I wonder if you did this exact same thing, but instead of using the high end silvers, if you put a few more discard golds in and did some lower end ones. I wonder if that would work too. We 100% have to mess around. Yeah, new content today. League SBCs came back, but only for 2 weeks. They changed the rating to 73 from 74 for the lib sud section, and they made it so you can use 2 players from a team instead of 1. So the price is way cheaper, which is really useful. Okay, let me do our dailies right now. before we do anything else, because I need to put my bronzes and silvers somewhere that are in my SBC storage. So, question 2. Something to consider. If the value... Yeah, Pale Tools would still be worth using. You'd have to configure a new solution, though. Genuine question to you guys. Is this a good trade-off? We don't have repeatables right now, so... we would have to see with repeatables. For League SBCs to get cheaper, but for golds to not even really sell for 350, and silvers not even really sell for 200, is that a proper trade-off? Price is knocked down, but there's less things to flip. Are you happy with that? Because there's now less value for the Jumbo Gold Pack. I think if it gauges more people in the League SBC cards, I don't think it really matters, is my take. Because there'd still be things of value you can flip. Yes? Yeah, I think that might be a really good trade-off. Tacos, Coke Zero, Mumbo and League SBCs, what a great Saturday. Gonna spam League SBCs until I get Mbappe? Brother, you might be spamming for a while. Think it'll make more profit in the long run because you're having to spend less to do it if you get me? Yeah, I also think I care less about making coins now on it. I think my perspective is going to be, I'm now going to spam it even more than I did before. Because like you said, it's a cheaper price. It's easier to do. And I wouldn't see it as like less coins necessarily on a gold common, where I'm having to list them for 350 and wait for them to sell or maybe quick sell it. I think my perspective now is going to be, if I can do 3 more run-throughs in the amount of time it took me to do 1, eventually I'm going to pack something good anyways. Alright, so we need to clear a club of the Argentinians now that they're going up. What do we need to look for? Argentinian League. Ooh. He's untradeable. So we can use him. How much coins would you get if you sold everything? Will you hit your goal of 10 mil? We'll be extremely close once informs go to like 15k. I think we'd be really close. Alright, so let's put a hold on that. Let's go to World Tour. Argentina. Wait, how many people do you think are going to put in informs? Loki, I think they would. Yeah, look at that. We're already 14k plus probably. Montiel. Oh, 17K for him. Okay, if they're not up, we're going to keep them. Here, let's do this instead. Let's go tradable to untradable. Less to flip and more to grind, yeah. I think I like that right now. Alright, so country, Argentina. Value high to low. Okay, I think it's going to mainly be these ones. We're going to do a little bit of an undercut just so we can try to get the sale. Dude, I'm so glad we waited, man. I was going to get rid of a lot of my silver rares after we didn't really get the best SBCs on Black Friday. I'm so glad we waited now. Question is, just how many do we have? Jeez. This is crazy, man. So overall, 1 to 10, 1 being the worst thing in the world that could have happened with new content today, 10 being the best thing ever. Where do you rate this? Not like necessarily. Is that the right question to ask? Or do we say League SBC specific? With the League SBC, I think we all agree it's the change that should have happened. I think that's good. I guess the bigger thing is the change doesn't matter as much if the pack weight doesn't change. You know what I mean? I think 7's fair. I think 7's good. There's still room for improvement. They have 2 weeks until we get more stuff. So, if anything, this is a test, maybe? I don't know. I think we're going the right direction, though. Because in general, now, if we talk about pack weight, you're going to pack more stuff if you're able to do more SBC runs. So even if the weight doesn't change, the price changed, thus making a better value. Surely the silvers will rise. Yeah, so we will have to figure out what kind of the set price of the silvers are going to be. We have to see where people are running to get it done with. If they're running to get it done with the high-end silvers versus the high-end golds, we're going to see the high-end golds drop in price and the high-end silvers up in price. Looks like right now, with how cheap gold commons are, the move are people are using the 75 and 76 rated gold commons, putting 2 of those in, and doing high-rated silvers. It's finally 69 rated with 69 pace, 69 shooting, 69 passing, 69 dribbling. It might actually be the first legit card that stat-wise makes it its rating, which is kind of funny. Should I sell my silvers then? You should right now look if you have any of the Argentinian League. That should be what you're focused on right now. If you're talking league-specific cards for League SBCs, you can check those prices too. But I would just get familiar with what they are. So, like, here's an example of a Lib Argentinian. We don't know if he's this price because people are using them for the Argentinian SBC that's out right now, or if he'll change. Same with this Lib. It's like, these are the ones I'm hesitant to sell. These are the ones I'm focused on. Never did mix, so I don't know if it changed, but some German League 2 bronzes are selling for like 1.4. Really? Yeah, I don't know. My logic now makes more sense. For the longest time, I always said I avoid the mix because if you're going to be spending on an SBC anyways, you might as well make it better packs. And the only kind of disconnect with that was the people buying out the Live and Sud were missing out on the flips on them. But now that they're cheaper, not only can you still flip them, if people want to buy them out, it's actually a reasonable price to buy out the SBC. Kind of changes everything. Yeah, we'll spam the League SBC once we're out of these. I just want to get them at least listed before the price drops. Got so many too. This is beautiful. Do you think bronze spec method is the best method to complete mix? Yes and no. If you already do bronze pack method for very specific reasons and you have a grind to it, it's a really good way to do it if that's your grind. If you've never really done BPM and you're doing BPM just to get the cards, that most of them are already dirt cheap anyways, no, I wouldn't say it's worth it. But again, it completely depends on how you're doing it. Because if things are dirt cheap in the premium anyways now, I would just skip the mix altogether like I normally do and just do the premium. Because now you don't have the excuse of, oh, the Live and Sud section is super expensive. Now it's dirt cheap. But we have to wait to see what prices settle at. I can't make the video yet. I can't give for sure advice because we simply just don't know where the market's going to go. What do you mean my reason I'm doing it? So when people bring up BPM, there are individuals who never touch BPM and simply just do BPM to try to get the League SBC cards. And they quick sell a bunch of stuff that might have value later. They don't store it in their club. They're not doing upgrade packs. They're not doing daily SBCs. They're not doing marquee matchups. They're not waiting for the investment windows to sell. They simply just spend 750 coins on it because they think that's the best way to go about it. If that's the logic someone's putting in, I would say avoid that for the mix in general because you're missing out on so much stuff that we just described as other things that will help with the menu grind. If your whole goal is just to do the mix, you could probably buy it out, or the things that even have a little bit more than discard value, bid less than the buy now and get them for cheaper to make it more of kind of a strategic way to approach it. Does that make sense, or does that need a little bit more of an explanation? Because you're going to be benefiting from multiple things with BPM if you're doing it the way I just described versus just doing it for the mix. I do BPM, I spend like 50k and save all coins. When things like today come out, I make all my coins back. Okay, sweet, yeah. If you're someone like that, that would make perfect sense to spam BPM then. But I would say a ton of people who do BPM do it reactionary, where they wait until things are up in value and then they do it, versus the preferred way, in my opinion. Do it as a club stock and as listing things as you go. So how many coins we're gonna make on this? Jeez. Yeah, the grind paid off, boys. This is better than Black Friday. Should we double check to make sure they're selling? Oof. Uh-oh. That list too high? Alright, hold on. We gotta make more space. I'm just gonna put these... If people are doing informs, here's some free coins. Brother, if I miss every single card... Are those informs not even selling instantly? Brother, what's going on? Alright. 2.7 starting to go. So you mean that I shouldn't use my bronze that I pack on the mixed league, but rather keep them? I really don't understand. Sorry. Okay. Let's go back to the original question. Do you think bronze pack method is the best method to complete mix? When you say bronze pack method, what is bronze pack method to you? Explain what you mean by bronze pack method. I guess that's my question. That will give you the best answer. Because people say that, but it means vastly different things. Because what I say with players, I'm not saying sell your mixed league players. I'm saying things like this. There'd be people who would pack these bronze cards and quick sell them because in the moment they had zero value if they didn't sell instantly for 200. And they'd be like, oh, this is a waste. It's not worth it. But if they would have club stock, they'd be selling every single one of them for crazy money. Same with other leagues. Same with other nations. So if you're doing bronze pack method with that logic, it's insanely good. But I would say majority of the people don't do that. Keywall players don't sell anything unless they're over 400 coins. Do the mixed league. Because coin situation matters too. If you have like 5,000 coins, not even Forrest scored. Jeez. If you have like 5,000 coins, that's not going to be many bronze packs you can open versus someone with hundreds of thousands. You'll literally never run out of coins. You'll run out of transfers room. You'll run out of club room well before anything else. I was gambling real money on match attacks to get IRL promo cards. Jeez. Open the bronze packs. I quick sell everything non-player. I keep all the players. The ones that can't be used for the mix, I keep them or use them for the daily SBCs. Okay. And then how many coins do you have, Deadeye? Because with that logic, that's not a bad way to go about BPM. I guess the question I would ask then is how many League SBCs do you want to do realistically in a day? Because I would usually do 3 to 5 premiums a day with our methods. And we'd end up still making coins. Oh, I just used the wrong league. Oops. Now that the change with the premium, I could probably do 10 runs of League SBCs a day, no problem. I guess it all depends on what your goal is. Am I going to miss out on every single one of those silver rares? I hope not, dude. So we're 100k up already. Anyway, I disappear from socials for 2 months and redevelops a full-grown beard? Yes, sir. Been doing BPM for the past 20 minutes. I've made 6 pages of bronzes, and I made 5k coins back from managers or players. It's crazy right now. Nice. Think they making the game a bit more easy, like having no fitness and no contracts kind of means no one has different teams? Yes and no. Meta-wise, people are always going to be forced to somewhat use the same teams. But I think that's where you kind of have to put it on yourself with all the exchanges we get to kind of go your own direction. Looking sharp like the prime lib grind? Yes, sir. Man, I wish I didn't put all those Argentinian cards in upgrades. Yeah. Me and Mumbo used to make so many coins off of lazy listing bronze manager contracts. Dude, that was wild last year. That should have never been a thing. That was the dumbest way to make coins in the world. I'm elite league. I am elite league right now. So I get a lot. Oh, you're Div Rivals. You want to stock up for Team of the Year, so the most I can do is about. If you're grinding for Team of the Year, League SBCs of any sorts are not going to get you a Team of the Year, in my opinion. I would save up the best fodder packs from like objectives, the dailies, the 82x14s that came out before. If we get something like that again, save those up. Get a lot of liquid coins and spam the premium league specifics when they come out during Team of the Year. That's going to be the things that will probably net you Team of the Years. Out of our whole community, maybe 1 or 2 people will actually get a Team of the Year from League SBCs, both mixed or premium. Financial compensation for the new store pack in Chinese saying 90 plus icon, other languages saying under 90. I wonder if they have someone working at EA who like purposely makes one language incorrect so that they can get compensation. Thoughts on the party never ends, by the way. I think it was a really good, not great or fantastic album. I think a lot of it got ruined for people who really love Juice WRLD and look at stuff behind the scenes because of all the chaos going on with the producers, the teams, the track lists. If you religiously listen to the leaks, you're always going to be disappointed. So I wasn't surprised that it seemed like a lot of the Juice Underground community were hating on kind of the mainstream popular reaction people who said they actually liked the album. Because it has to be like a flex to hate on it. That being said, for myself, I would have liked to see some other songs on it. I like some of the ones they put on it. But like most albums, it grows on me over time. So, yeah. Want to complete the Vinny SBC through Mix? What method should I use? Did Nottingham Forest score again? 3-1 Nottingham Forest. What is going on? If you're trying to grind Vinny, Deadeye, I would not use the Mix, brother. I would spam the premiums. That's going to give you a better chance at fodder, in my opinion. And we have our old video on League SBCs if you need help with that. I would watch if you look at our trading playlist that's in there, we'll make a new updated video for the changes here. Besides the Live and Sud section, everything else is essentially the same. So if you watch our video, you'll have no problem spamming through every section. And then the Live and Sud you really don't have to worry about anymore. It's also in the description too. The video should be in there. I don't see why the rage about unreleased songs not being in an album or single yet. Also, I don't see why it gotta be the last album. For the current management, it is. I believe the rights to Juice WRLD's music and what they choose to do with the catalog after that could change. They could put out mixtapes, a bunch more singles. They could release a song once a week, a song once a month. It might be the last, like, label-produced thing. But there is a lot more music that people could buy and flip a profit on or sell leaks to. Yeah, it's not over by any means. I would say there's probably still 2,500 plus songs yet to release, 1,000 plus quality songs that could make some sort of album, 500 plus freestyles on top of the same beats that made the songs in the first place that they could put in with different features or re-release. Probably a few hundred throwaways. Probably some stuff they could make features on other people's albums. They could do a ton. Got 200k right now. Should I completely ignore BPM and mix? Yes. Deadeye, the next thing I want you to do, if you want my advice, go watch my video that's in the description, how to grind the premium mix. Like I said, the only one that really won't apply is the Live and Sud. Now that's extremely cheap, but it still applies in the sense of it's no longer difficult to do. People stopped grinding the premium because of how expensive that section was and how hard it was to do. If you watch the other 3 sections, you'll have no problem flying through it every single run. And then on top of that, you have now just super cheap Live and Sud. If you have any questions off of that, let me know. That'd be my way to spam. Hope his music lives and always drops to remind the world of how great of an artist he was. Yeah, I'm fine if it doesn't drop anymore. I got the leaks, so either way. This isn't a wild amount of coins. We haven't even done the non-Argentinian cards. Are the bronze commons this way too? I feel like these are the things to drop before anything else. When do you think you'll be making the new vid? I want to run through at least 5 League SBCs on stream and wait a little bit to see these prices shift. To see where they truly land. I could probably record it today and have it up today. But since I probably won't be live tomorrow to begin with, I might just have it go up tomorrow, record it today, and release it tomorrow. Like I said, for a majority of the thing I can answer right now. The old video covers the way I would do all 3 sections. I wouldn't change that any differently. So copy and paste from the last video, those 3. The only section that changes is the lib sud, which literally you don't have to flip anything if you don't want to. It'll be the easiest thing in the world, just buying the cards. Either buy now or on bid for less at extremely low price. The way I would go about it if you're trying to wait for a video is I would start experimenting or getting an understanding of, okay, what is Mumbo going to do to try to find ways to make coins? So look at the things that might still have additional value. Look at gold commons now that might be super cheap. They might start to rise if you see SBC Solutions are using a ton of those. They almost scored again. Wow. So for me, the things I'm starting to look at, I think there's going to be a rise of I think there's going to be a great value of 70 to 74 silver rare and silver common libs. That will be extremely easy to consistently flip for coins. I think that's going to be a crazy moneymaker. I think gold common libs are going to be competitive, but a good moneymaker too. And then low end bidding. It's dropped, I think, 75% in price. And that's not including the untradeable value of all those golds or high-end silvers from River Plate that you now could use multiple of. So I would argue the price has dropped at least 80% for most people per run. Last thing, should I spend about 50k on BPM? No. Don't touch BPM. If you want my advice personally, if you want to do your own thing, or go to a different channel. Was that Ahmad? Or is that Bruno? Who scored that? I didn't see who shot. It was Bruno. If you're specifically looking for my advice on League SBCs, I'm not giving you any advice on the mix. I refuse to do it myself, so I can't give advice on it. I think it's well worth your time to do the premium. It's better packs. It's way cheaper than it was before. And the only holdup for people is Lib and Sud, which we will explain fully. I would invest 0 coins into the mix, in my opinion. Alright, let's open the rest of these packs we have. Finish the dailies, and then I'm going to start going through League SBCs. So if you guys are wanting to see how I plan to spam through these League SBCs, we are about to show it. Yeah, Footbin will show you what, like, the extended buy now price is, but it's way cheaper than that. I just did the mix a fair amount, was able to do it for less than 1,000 coins most of the time, just from grinding BPM. Yep. And again, I'm not saying it's a bad grind. I'm not saying it's a grind you can do. I'm saying, for me personally, it's a grind that I have no want to do, because I'm someone who for years would spam BPM for hours a day, and I did all that. I'm telling you, if you know how to manage libs and suds, you can fly through the premium, which has infinitely better packs for goals, also like pack players for each promo, than the mix has. And on top of that, even make coins while you're doing it with our methods. Whether that be getting extremely cheap players versus the buy now price, whether that be strategically using untradeable versus tradable players, whether that be sniping, whether that be bidding, whether that be the gold lib, gold sud method for the high-end ones, the low ones, the high-end silver end methods, the sniping for those. There's going to be a bunch of new filters now, too, that we can use. So, I guess to answer your question another way, too. Deadeye, if you're doing League SBCs my way that I recommend, you won't even be putting all your coins into the premium. You'll be getting a majority of your coins back, guaranteed. If not making coins, if you're using our methods. So it's just infinite packs. All right, let's hit the dailies quick, and then we're into League SBCs. I'm on assists. Sweet. Any 10 coin packs? Nope. All right, do these two. Yeah, dailies are going to help a ton too, whether you're doing the mix or the premium. You're going to have just a bunch more untradeable players that you can chuck into stuff. So be careful at what you're throwing into these. I would not recommend using League SBC cards. So I'm gonna, this is how I do this too. I use untradables for the 1. And then for the daily gold, where you need a full squad of them, I'll open my 1s first, make a bunch of SBC storage players, and then we pull from the SBC storage for the daily golds. So I just pull untradables from my club for this. Use things I want to use, which now we got a little bit more careful of with the Argentinians. Alright, we should put a counter how many times we go through League SBCs too. Alright, so those are done. We got 2 daily runs left. I think we're coming close to the 100 storage as well. I still have the Argentinian League tradable that are not Argentinian players to get through. We haven't sold those yet. So I should probably sell those too. Wow, what's up, buddy? They changed the rating down to 73 for the lib sud section, and they made it so you can use 2 cards from a team instead of only 1 now. So it's infinitely cheaper than it used to be. If you missed or anyone else missed the changes. That's class. All right, 2 premiums left. We'll save those. Take a look at what's sold. More room. Can we find the league here? Is the women's Argentinian league used too? Does anyone know? Seen Nep's vid on this League SBC. He's only here for another 2 weeks. Yeah, it's only here for 2 weeks, so it's not gonna be long to do. We'll make our vid for. We'll be going over League SBCs the rest of the stream, but I'll probably have my vid drop for tomorrow, just because we won't be live for tomorrow. And we want to make sure we cover some other stuff too in it, and not just throw something out if we're missing something. What way is Nep doing his? What's the best method to save packs of premium mix? What do you mean by save packs? Like, what's the best way to save? Like, you're saving packs for Team of the Year and you want to do League SBCs without opening the packs? Use liquid coins to buy, because that's all you can do after your daily gold, bronze, and silver. Or are you wanting to save like one pack? Like, you can do our grind and just save the final pack if you want. I wouldn't recommend it, but you could do that. It's just less players to use for the next run. Gonna see when Nep drops into. Oh, I thought you said he dropped one already. Or you were watching him do it on stream. I'm confused. I thought you said you were watching a video of his doing it. Yeah, we got quote-unquote swap tokens. Oh, seeing a 6 p.m. video. Gotcha. Do you still use Pale Tools? I don't personally, as of now. I have nothing against it. I usually just wait until we get exchanges to do it. Because although Pale Tools is useful for League SBCs, I find it's best for more casual things of you only need golds, a certain amount of rares, leagues don't matter. Pack people put in exchanges. Plus, I'm not on this game enough after the stream to really care. I would say if you get a PS5, menus will be even better. I would not say that's necessarily true, buddy. So we made 400K, and most likely we'll make another 250K just off of our club stock of essentially discard items. That's sick. All right, what other stuff can we sell before we get into the thick of it? You're rich. Wobble, you ready for this, buddy? You see the 4.5 mil? We have some shadows here. What are shadows? If shadows go to 28 or under again, I'm going all in. But look at this. Look at all these tradable. Ready? Look at all these tradable special cards. Boop, 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 boop. I'm in the thick of it. Everybody knows. Yes, sir. 10 million by Team of the Year is looking very likely. Shadows are 3.4K right now. Dang, man. Okay. Club Sox final boss. Thoughts on new league SBCs or updated SBCs? For people complaining about the Lib and Sud section being too hard to do with the rating and for the price of it, both things have now been answered for you. How do you make so much coins? The trading playlist, Deadeye. All the methods I use are in that trading playlist that's pinned in chat. And everything you see me do on streams, because I'm very rarely on this game off a stream now. So now, instead of buying, another thing we could do, if we bought Acuna, the 82, and another gold or a few crappier golds, we also could now use our low-end bronze tradable and untradeable libs and suds too. So we won't even necessarily need to buy silvers. So there's multiple ways to do this for extremely cheap. I just spat. I'm literally phlegming at the mouth right now. Pure excitement. Boom, boom. All right, we'll use the rest of the untradables. $200K in 45 minutes. I'm officially a trader again. Is that all from like sniping and selling, or was that a club stock sell off? Impressive either way, but for different reasons. From sniping, my man. GG, dude. Is the draft method still effective? No. Gold commons are not even 350 selling for a majority of them. And fodder's cheap right now, I'm pretty sure. On the Eredivisie League One challenge, what player teams do you buy? If you don't, have you watched our video, Deadeye? What did I say in the video? Which teams? I'll give you a hint. If you guess a team, you're not wrong. That's the answer. I mean, has it changed from then? I'm under the belief, unless I might be wrong, I believe you can use any team and get 6 players and be fine with rating this year. If you're using the gold untradables from the League One as the other ones and everything else. I don't have like a specific team like last year. I have my favorite team still, just out of nostalgia, like FC20, FC Utrecht, and things like that. But just from a completion objective, I would just sit there, find the bare minimum price for bronzes and silvers, bid less or snipe everything. Store and club, everything that you want to use, it's already cheaper than what the buy now would have been. Everything that's a duplicate or all the teams you don't want to use, you sell them for profit and you're making pure coins. You think the normal mix upgrade's still worth it now the premium is basically the same price? Depending on what your specific grind is and what you like doing. For me personally, I this year refuse to do any mix runs. I am a premium supremacist, and I will continue to be a premium supremacist. And my point, I feel like, is validated even more now with the changes. Walk out from a... It's not even going to pay for it, is it? Barely. What are 87s? 11K? Look at that. Profit already on the menus, boys. But yeah, no. For those of you scared too with libs and suds, not they're super cheap, that you can't make coins on them, we'll show you that's not necessarily true. Last year we got exchanges at the start of Team of the Year. This year in general, we got League SBCs sooner than we've gotten them in the past, which means we could get exchanges sooner than we've gotten them in the past. There's nothing saying we can't. We just don't know yet. It's too early to tell. All right. It is officially time to start, boys. Are you ready? We are going to do some market research real quick. We're going to go. So, Premier League is done. Let's finish this section real quick. Boom, boom, boom. All right, what else do we have? Have any low end? Doesn't look like it. All right. Let's do Bundesliga first. Okay, that's good there. Do we got different teams? We do. Striker, CDM, left back, right back. Look at that. Done within like a minute. Remember, this pack from the Bundesliga Serie A is now untradeable, and it's changed to make the Lib Sud pack tradable, if you guys are wanting to know the other difference. So League SBC cards already back. We're already cooking. Okay, next part. League One Eredivisie. I do this every single time, without a doubt. Any untradables from Eredivisie and League One use every League One untradable first. If you have golds from the Eredivisie, use those too. But just focus on the price of Eredivisie. Go to 200. Is everything 200? Yes. Is everything 250? Yes. Is everything 300? Everything is 300 within minutes. So I would set at 250. Snipe. I'd set at 250 and bid. If you have the card already in your club, flip it for profit. Do this to your heart's extent. You can do the same with mass bidding. Just sit there. Bid, snipe, bid, snipe, bid, snipe, bid, snipe. Once you're kind of in a good rhythm, go through. I start at the end. And if I have the players for the team, I chuck them in. I go from there. So we need 6. We got 5. We got 6. Boom. So I'm good there. Next, I'll do SBC storage players. So whether it be from Eredivisie or whether it be from League One, this is where you put your storage first. So you're not pulling anything from your club. These are just untraded dupes. So 0 cost in those. They're just bonuses. There we go. We're done with that. Open the tradable pack. Got over 100k coins right now. Do you think I'd be able to do the premium with that amount? You'd be able to do it unlimited times because you'd never run out of coins if you're using our method, David. Yeah. Is the championship up at all? Maybe 700? Okay, so now here's going to be the predicament with some of these tradable things. So if you guys are used to having gold commons being at least like 400 by now, any duplicates here, I could list for 350. As you see here, it's going to take to the end of the hour for some of these to sell. If you have a lot of room on your transfer list and you want to consistently list these dupes, by all means, feel free to do that. I'm just going to check quick to see if they have any value. If they don't, I'm quick selling these. If it's not a dupe, I would just chuck it in the club and deal with it later. Or use it on the next run. So we just made 4.3k there on discard. Plus all the things we didn't sell. Plus the things we listed. We're good to go. Like I said, this is what I'm doing for the first run. I've noticed with what people have been doing on Footbin, they are using the gold commons from both Lib and Sun for like 400 coins. We're going to see what their price is if you want to do that and then do high-end silvers. We're going to walk through the prices of everything, so don't worry. So look right now. 400 coins, these aren't selling. 350, they sell within the hour. So if you wanted to use multiple River Plate players and then maybe go to Sudamericana, what does Sudamericana have? Anything? Okay, Sudamericana ones are a little bit more expensive. Maybe go to golds in general. There's a gold rare. Okay, we got our first filter. Every single Sudamericana player right now that's gold is at least 1.5. So if you want to compare price on these cards, look at these open bids. 800 expiring, 950 expiring, no bid. 300 expiring, no bid. Bid on all these. Use the gold lib method that we covered in our other video. Just print coins or get everything infinitely cheaper. But I would stick to maybe using the gold libs and then just make coins on the gold suds. What should I do with 500k? What do you want to do with 500k, I guess is my question. What's your goal? So the first run's complete. We're now going to show you live lib and sud filters with their current prices. That'll be the next thing we do. Want to grind packs for Team of the Year? I'd start saving objective packs. I'd do daily stuff, weekly stuff. I'd make sure you're getting most of the tokens for those really good packs. But in terms of like League SBCs, usually outside of like just... Ooh. Already profiting from the tradable Argentinians from League SBCs. Beautiful. Gold. Outside of what I just said, the gameplay, the objective things, those packs, League SBC packs are not going to net you Team of the Years in general. So they're not really worth saving. However, if you do want to save them, you can kind of be smart with it. Like you can use our League SBC method and maybe save the prime gold at the end. But even then, outside of saving them for more content to open during Team of the Year, what its real purpose is going to be is providing you more league-specific packs or more League SBC runs during Team of the Year. I would honestly just focus on liquid coins if I were you. That would be the route I'd go. And then with the untradables that are duplicate in exchange and in your club, on like Mondays or throughout the week as we get other repeatables like player picks and stuff, that would be where I throw that stuff. So if you're getting a lot of duplicate exchanges or a lot of, hey, this is a League SBC, not a League SBC card, what should I do with it? That would be my method. With 150k, with your method, can complete Vinny. Not only will you be able to complete our Vinny with it, you will most likely have the same amount of coins, if not more, if you are using our methods. Yes. I will say that again. All right, let's see price points on silver rare libs, silver common libs. We're going to go through everything right now. So everything is 450 for rares, 500 bare minimum. I'm noticing a trend though. Very few teams are popping up for this. And still River Plate, people are going to use the golds over the rares. So keep that in mind. So if you're bidding anything less than 500 right now, guaranteed coins. Same with sniping. Guaranteed coins. If you really want to kind of make the most of this, I would look at maybe silver rares that are 70 plus from those other teams still. Or, honestly, even, like, the 74s. I saw a 74 before. There's probably less of these on the market. You could probably pick these up on bid and lazy lists. Pick them up for, like, 400, sell for 700. Make good coins that way. Let's look at silver commons. What are silver commons going for? Everything is 400. So you could honestly take off silver commons and just use silvers in general. Silver lib, 400, 350. You could sit here and snipe at 300. Store it in the club or flip it for profit. Kind of your call on that. There's one for 200. So there's another method. There's another filter. We're now going to go to the suds. What are suds going for? Suds are cheaper. Look at this. Suds are 250 within the hour. 200 within a few minutes. So what I want everyone to do right now, if you have any amount of coins, and you want guaranteed profit, go to silver. All right, hold on. Does this work with just suds too? Does this work with bronze as well or no? Yes, this works with bronze too. So if you bid 150 right now on every single sud card, you are guaranteed coins. Silvers you can sell for 250. Bronzes you can sell for 200 plus. I'm probably just going to stick to the silvers, to be honest, because I have a feeling those bronzes are going to drop a little bit. But guaranteed coins. And if you land some of these higher rated ones, I would say like 68 and above, a little bit more value in them. I would also sit there and snipe 70 pluses in the 59th minute. So another way I would do this is I go to club. If it wants to not glitch for me, go to club, enter squad, transfer market, silvers, sud, sit there for 200, look for the higher rated items. 69 probably works well too. Yep, 400 coins, double their coins in that card. Looks like only 65s are up. Now, if we went to 250, here's another thing to check. Pay attention to the ratings at 250. I see a lot of 65s, some 66s now. I'm noticing no 70 pluses. So you could probably, on 70 pluses, bid 200 instead of 150. Have a lot of those go for way more. And now you're starting to see not only how you can save a ton of coins per card that you put into the SBC. I hope you guys are seeing now how easy it is to flip for profit and just make coins too. On my second account, there's so many good packs saved. I've been saving from the last 2 seasons. Yeah, I see no high rated cards there, so I'm assuming the other things are up in value. But yeah, so those would be essentially the methods. Mass bidding is probably going to be your better friend with us. I'd store things you want to use, sell the rest. Here's one that we bid 150. I can sell for 800 coins. Boom. Here's one that I bid for 150. I can sell for 400 coins. Boom. Should I buy the players I need for the SBC or bid them? I just answered that multiple ways. Either one you want. I gave you my recommendations. I also gave you recommendations on how to flip. It's up to you now with what you want to do with them. Yeah, we are now going to experiment with different ratings. If I put in my SBC storage libs and suds first. Okay, so 0 coins spent so far in this run. We're going to see now if I did untradables only. Okay, so we have 3 River Plate. Change that. I spend 0 coins. Striker. 0 coins spent. Boom. Okay, SBC storage. We'll start with Prem and La Liga. We'll do high to low. Just chuck these in. So 0 coins spent so far. Just all duplicate. Not even what's in our club of untradables. Just all duplicates. We'll throw La Liga in too. Just all duplicates. Nothing else. Okay, players from one club. We got multiple from the same club. Let's change that. Who is it? Is it Newcastle? No, it's here. Then it's Fulham. Another one here. Okay, so we got that done. We got the rating. And if I can get the chem on this, it's another 0 coins spent. And on top of that, not only are we spending 0 coins with these untradables that are just duplicates, we have all the untradables in our club that we haven't spent anything on, and we're getting tradable and untradable packs. So not only did we spend nothing, we're getting more players, both tradable and untradable. Tradable we can sell if we want, untradable we put back in. And this is not even counting all the off-league players that we'll put into player picks later on, get promo cards, walkouts, boards, that we can craft other SBCs too. So Deadeye, is it making a little bit more sense now on like how quickly you can start getting yourself Diaz is using an Evo, so he's almost extinct. That's money too. Can you see how easy it is to make coins on this and or do it for cheap now? You already made 5, no coins spent? Yes, sir. Yeah, so we're cooking right now. United aren't good? Did someone claim they were good? Alright, so we're good there. 0 Bundesliga players used so far. EA released repeatable player picks this year? Yep, we got them last week. The requirements were a small amount of gold rares and not 11 golds needed. So it was alright requirements. I would say good, not great. So 0 coins spent again. 3 squads done for free, but I had to buy sudden lip. So yeah, like I said, I think a lot of us are now going to transition to not even caring as much to do it for profit and more about spamming it now because it's so much easier. But by spamming it, we're also going to get a lot of things that have value anyways. And it's already going to be extremely cheap. That the coins we are spending isn't going to be much to begin with. So unless you're doing like 100 runs a day, the chances of you going broke from this are next to impossible. Which is a really good problem to have. Do you sell the players you get from packs or keep them? Yes to both of those. Depends on the player. Depends on the way you want to go about it. Depends on the price of stuff too. Right now we don't have repeatables, so all gold commons essentially, unless there's a very specific reason it's up, aren't even selling for $350 mainly. So most things aren't going to have the value it would later on. So you can either play the waiting game with that or do what you want. Ooh! Baby! What is a good amount every day to do? That's completely based on your own goals and objectives. I'm, for the next 2 weeks, going to aim for probably 10 runs a day. Because if you spam it, you might go broke. So, let me rephrase that. Every section is dirt cheap, right? You get tradable and untradable players. So, outside of, let's say, the untradable stuff you're packing, and even the tradables that you probably want to put back in, you have, like, club items, badges, and stuff like that that you can quick sell or sell. There might be players that you have to buy, but with the prices cheap, there's not much you're actively spending. We also showed you the proper ways to get things that you'd already be buying now for the live and sud section, stuff like that, the air to V's. For not only cheaper for the buy now prices, we showed you how to make it cheaper for the bids, and we showed you how to make coins on them. If you get to your point where the club's relatively empty and you're noticing you're buying most things, and you're not slowing down and doing the methods that I've told you throughout the stream to either club stock for cheaper to make the SBC cheaper for you or to make yourself coins, that's when it's going to start impacting you financially. Best pull so far from League SBCs. So far today or in general? Yeah, but that too, the more you spend, the more tradable packs you get, and the more chances you have of getting good pulls. That's also true as well. But again, my advice to someone with 10K is different than my advice to someone with 500K, a few million. Your coin balance might shift a little up, little down, little up, little down. The same way a BPM would. This is essentially an advanced BPM is what we're doing, right? And instead of doing all the boring low-end bronzes that you're selling some stuff on, making some coins, waiting on others to sell to make more coins, using some for upgrades, using some for League SBCs, we're essentially doing that with all tradable and untradable golds and silvers. Boom, boom. General. 91, whoever the woman 91 is. The midfielder. Bonamati. And Harry Kane. 90 rated Harry Kane. Those are my two highest rated pulls. What? Wait, hold on. What did we get? Actually, no. I think. Hold on. Yeah, no, that was a 3-player pack, so it wasn't League SBCs that we got on my account. Boom, boom, boom. How much transfer profit are you on? I think 12 mil. I'd have to check after today because we made like 500K today. But yeah, now imagine we have this exact same thing, but with exchanges too. And like a Monday player pick. How wild would that start getting? What team do you have? What do you mean by that? Like, what team do I support? What team do I use for a League SBC segment? What team do I use for gameplay? If it's gameplay and who I support, it's a Sunderland. I get good pack pulls throughout the year grinding the menus, but I don't use the majority of them. Because I love Sunderland and I make my Sunderland team. Another walkout. Martinez, beautiful. Yeah, this is my team currently. My Sunderland P&P. Ahmad's about to be an 87. Abdullah about to be an 87. Might have a team of the week this week for one of our bronze players. I'm a little bit scared at the moment. Why? Do you see the new Evo today? No, I haven't. What is it? Dino Magic. Brother, I got a Dino for 100K. He can play Cam too? 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, 90 pace, 85 shooting, 79 passing, 90 dribbling. Clarkinho, baby. Oh. What do I need to do? Win 2, play 3. Okay, I can do that all AFK. Assist 3. Yeah. Oh, wait. Play 4 matches in Rivals or Champs. And then, okay, so they give us some dumb stuff, but the card's good enough to want to do it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't think of another player I'd want to use in that spot. Does it bring everybody up to that? It does. So I'm gonna do this. Most likely. I'm gonna wait because we might have a left wing team of the week from Sunderland. If Tommy Watson gets an 83, 84 rated inform this week for his 2 goals today, I would prefer to use the 18-year-old. Wait, does it bring everybody up to that? Wait, if it brings everybody up to that, 1 second. So we could do Mundo as well. Wait, is Tommy Watson even in the game? Hold on. I know he's in career mode. Un minuto, por favor. Because... what am I doing? I just went to Sudamericana. What is going on with me today? If it brings everybody up to that, I think I would rather keep Jack Clark to an 84 and use an Evo on him that only puts him up +2, +3 anyway with his good stats. I could use Jewy. Could I use my Jewy? Hold on. I got some consideration to do now. Hold on. No, it doesn't bring up a lot. Why did the other one go up that much? Oh, there must be up to a certain rating. Yeah, so this one's going to be low too. Mundo. Yeah. So, Jack Clark would make sense. Watson, also another way to look at it. If Watson gets an inform, Watson would also be up to an 83 plus anyways. We could get Jack Clark done, have him. I'm getting up it for 200 coins, not fair. Rip. Yeah, I think we commit with the coins we made today. Let's get them started so we don't forget either. Dude, that's an insane card. I will gladly spend 100k on that. So it looks like off a stream, I have a decent amount of grinding to do, boys. I got the Ahmad we can get done. Just play 3. Okay, so we got some AFK matches I can do there. Are these all AFK too? Win 3 play, win assists. Oh yeah, I can get both of those done. No problem. Sniping Air to V's for 200 and some for 300 is so easy. It's literally, you can print coins with most sniping filters right now. Look at the Rulli for 15. The Diaz sold for almost 10k. So now all the accidental Argentinians I listed. Put those back in the club. Okay. I guess question to you guys, is anybody right now running into any issues when it comes to League SBCs for the premium mix? Or do you have any questions so far? Like, I feel like if you run out of Eredivisie players, you just do the sniping player or the bidding to fill back up and sell what you don't need to make coins or to get for cheaper. Same with the Libin Sud. Everything else is just, you have it. And if you get to the point where you don't have every card, you buy a few cards for cheap. Yeah, this is going to be so easy to grind. And I hate that I'm even saying this, but I got to say it over and over again. EA, if you're listening, thank you for this grind. I appreciate it. We're going to do this to build up fodder, pack promo cards, and even if it's the greatest promo card in the world, we still have to take it into horrific gameplay. This is the situations we find ourselves in. So this is fun, but fix your gameplay, please. Go. Cody Smith Waterchild. Here we go. I think that counts. How long have we been live for? Dang, almost 3 hours. When is the current foot season ending? A few weeks, I think. Is it by Christmas? They have Lib and Sud cards in the season pass. What do you think of the new League SBC update? Zero reason for people to complain about getting the premium done now. If your complaint was ever the price of the SBC or how hard it was to get the rating, you have zero excuses now to not grind it. 2 hours, 45 minutes, 45 seconds. And the greatest thing about what they did too is the amount of different routes you can go with the rating and the players. Some people are using the gold rare, high end, and using a lot of low end stuff. Some people are using the discard gold commons from the lib, doing some higher end silvers. The mix is so good. Why are you kicking me, EA? Taking me off the menus. Wild. Alright, let's check our transfer profit. What are we up to? 12.5 mil. You love to see it. All right, you know what I'm going to do? Use up to 35. We're going to list like 5 of these. Oh no, we got a ton of space now. Let's list like half of them. Then we win bids for less. And then kind of track their price. If these get back under 2.8, I'd highly consider putting 5 million plus coins into them. Yeah, so in terms of the amount of specials we have, if we wait to sell them, it really is a waiting game. The thing I'm waiting on is informs to get to 15 to 20k. That's a vast difference, but right now we have a lot of supply. We have the repeatable 5 times a day on the market, or on the menus, I mean. There's a lot of factors keeping their price relatively low right now, which I don't mind, because it gives us more time to club stock the ones we don't have. There's zero supply anymore of the 82 and under informs, whether that be for future weeks or what the menus has. The only reason 82 and under are somewhat quote-unquote cheap right now is because they're attempting to match the price that the 83 pluses are on the market without their supply. So right now is a trading tip. If you guys wanted to mass bid for 10.5k or under on 82 rated and under informs, you will print coins this week. Just keep doing that over and over. Why are lib gold commons from off teams so much? Ram, I'm going to have you take a guess, buddy. Why do you think that's the case? If you can now use 2 from each team and people are using 2 river plates from lib, and that's the most common team for the golds, but there's other teams that you can use golds for. Same as Sud. Sud, everything has a bare minimum price as well. Silvers are so cheap. Now, using Gold River commons with higher... Yep, that is the move, but doesn't mean you can't make coins off those other gold commons, right? Gold lib method and gold Sud method right now is probably overpowered. You pack a duplicate of a tradable non-rare silver player. Do you also discard the non-rare player, or do you put them in the silver upgrade? If it's a duplicate of a tradable non-rare, I would just quick sell it or list it on the market if it had a value to it. I wouldn't put it in a... I wouldn't put a tradable ever in an upgrade for a silver, regardless of what the upgrade is. Yeah, I think a lot of people would have stopped if they kept it the same. Yeah, and it's only for 2 weeks, so we could get another improvement in 2 weeks. W won one of my 23 bids? Wait, hold on. Cody, are you wasting your own time? What are you bidding 150 on? Specifically, what are you looking for? Because if the thing you're bidding on has more than like 250 value, you might as well bid 200. This guy's going to cook during winter wildcards. I'm not bidding 150. Oh. boom, boom, boom. Can't wait for wild cards. Hopefully it's good, man. Bidding up to 2K on cards, going for about 3.5. Oh. Yeah, you'll probably get outbid on a ton of those then. If you're doing that with Gold Lib, Gold Sun, I would not recommend that. But you can go for it. I would say 300 to 500 under the current buy now and lazy list for another 300 to 500 above it is like the perfect group of it. Why are Team of the Week's under 82 rated liquid coins? I've got 5 tradable. Why are Team of the Week's under 82 rated liquid coins? Reword that sentence. I'm confused on what you're trying to say. Why are they liquid coins? Because a Team of the Week, any card tradable is coins. I'm confused. He means why are they so expensive? Which Team of the Week? In what price is it? There's a million different reasons. There's no more supply of 82 and below. So in theory, there's no supply. So if people use them, there's less possible on the market. So eventually they'll go extinct. Like they have in previous years. You said Snipe 82 rated less than... Yes, because there's no supply. So in theory, no supply means they'll have more value. So the way I would do it, since everything 83 and above is already like the 10.5, sniping it's going to be hard to get to the 59th minute. So if I sat here and did this, this is going to be difficult to find them. You could, but it's probably going to be difficult. The way I would recommend it is either do concept. So if you do squad, I would go to Gold Team of the Week's concept when you're on low to high. I'd put concepts of these and start searching for those concepts. And then once you have the card, you can compare a price on it. If you see open bids for 10.5 on that card, pick them up. As you see here, a lot of these, if you can win a 10.5 bid, a lot of them are already 11K to 12K because there's very few on the market. So in theory, these are the best ones to invest in. And the only reason they're low in price right now is they're matching the price of the 83s because we have so much supply of the higher end informs. Once informs go back up in price, the ones with no supply shoot up to the same price, if not higher too. But if you have any Argentinian league ones, sell those now. We got close to 20K before. Yeah, just go through. You see these, and you don't have it, do a 10.5 bid, chuck it in your club. If you have it, lazy list for 12K plus, or 11.75 plus, and rinse and repeat. We sell hundreds of Team of the Weeks throughout the week like that. Does that make sense? Don't look at that one for 10.5. We listed that when we needed space for the Argentinian league ones. I wouldn't have normally listed at that price. But it sold. It goes to show you it sells. Alright. Now let's have some fun. I think what I'm going to do with all my lib and suds, anything we have in our club, I'm going to just start using. I should have used the 76. What am I doing? All right, live and sud. Do untradables first. There we go. Boom. I've completed the 2 runs to the Argentina objective, made 500 cash all along the way. All cards bought last night for 150. So, what made you get them for 150 yesterday? Was it literally you got every other league that you're talking about for League SBCs? And did you see a leak or something in regards to the Argentinian league specifically, or what? Since today, Wemby, the new content today. It's also a 73 rated instead of 74. That changes things? Yep. It knocks off like 80% of the price. This changes everything. A little overkill, but we'll take it. Ryan was here and I missed it? Yes, sir. He was talking crap about you. He's like, yeah, me and Beak aren't close anymore. He was saying specifically the reason was you stopped doing the live inside SBC. And said, I bet he comes crawling back when they change the requirements. Last month we got the French objective. Di Maria got leaked, and I put 2 and 2 together. Nice. So I guess the question is, I think the answer is still yes. Do we need to make... Yeah, no, we need to make another League SBC video still. Because it'll still be useful for 2 weeks. Or do we just link people to the old one and just tell them to change in the live in sud? What do you guys think? Because if we upload the video tomorrow, it'll be useful for 2 weeks still. Which is a decent amount of time. But if the 3 sections were essentially saying the exact same thing, the only difference is the live and sud, and it's still doing the exact same thing, just with a lower rating. It's the exact same trading tips, the exact same snipes. People are rating them cheap. I'm just an unlucky chill guy. Is your Wi-Fi just bad, or is it your laptop that's bad? I would say Wi-Fi. There we go. Yeah, I bet Pale Tools would be really efficient if you guys update the live and sud section. All right. So, I'm going to give something a try. If I did... Acuna still. What's his price? 3.5? That would be overpaying in general. I would use Acuna if you have a lot of untradeable higher end ones, or lower end ones, I mean, and you still need the rating. Yeah, I would stick to the gold commons. That seems to be the move. Do we really get Ledesma back already? Nice. He's one of the season pass players in the Lemon squad, because why not? I'm afraid my Pale Tools would do that. Same with like the team of the weeks. The main reason why Pale Tools would be frustrating for me right now. I'm the LeBron first owner. Too bad we already are going to have him do an 87, man. Yeah, the main reason why it's a struggle for me to use Pale Tools right now is if I'm not doing gold rare, gold common, silver rare, silver common. I have so many of the team of the weeks that pop up in the 80 plus ones, man. It's a priority to make coins or to build fodder from these. Specifically for me or in general? In general, you can do it either way you want. You can honestly have both be the priority and be just fine with both. For me, it's just spamming right now to get an idea of where the cost would come if I ever needed to. But I'm struggling to see any area that I would not be able to cheaply do. Which is a really good problem to have. Yeah, it's essentially an infinite grind. You'd have to do, if you were smart, there would be, if you plan on doing like 10 plus a day, there's bare minimum club stocking or things you could do to knock probably 1,000 plus coins off every single run. If you needed it. I don't think you even really need it to a certain extent. A9 Odegaard from League SBC pack. Contemplating on whether to sell or use him in an SBC. Use him on an SBC. If he's tradable, just sell him. You can always get a cheaper 89. That way you make coins, and if you use them, you can get the same rating and coins from it too. Good morning. Pull up with no warning. The whole team like porridge. Fuck a flight, she from out the country. I'm an idiot. Is that still... Ooh, what am I doing? Oh. Yeah. Sometimes you go too fast, you make dumb mistakes. Every second is valuable. But yeah, if you're... Also, you can do two things at once. You can spam bids while you're in between this. That way you're able to fill up your club and flip things for profit while you're waiting to do the rest of the section. So just because you're spamming it doesn't mean you can't be also cost effective while you're spamming. And pro tip, if you did want to do a rotation of teams, doesn't matter what the team is, if you specifically bid on, let's say, oh, I'm going to put you guys on game. If you find a lot of bids under, like, let's say 5 minutes, and you specifically want to bid on, like, 1 or 2 teams, not only are you going to get all the players needed consistently, you're going to get a ton of duplicates you can flip, which means you're making just coins back, and you're getting the rest for cheap. And then you do that with the Live and Sud too. You just constantly spam those. You'll very quickly club stock, use things you want to use, and keep things moving. All right, PC, we're up to you now. 1, 2, 1. Untradables. That's done. The Grova. English managers go for anything right now. Maybe like 700. Mo, have you ever been web app transfer banned because they suspect you of coin transferring with silver trading? No, because I never sell at extinct prices, even if the card's extinct. I always do at least a few hundred under the extinct. Or if something's like 4K plus, I'll undercut a few hundred from whatever the high price is. Been sniping stud golds for less than 600 and selling at 16. I'm telling you, brother, literally, you will print so many coins. Screw the League SBC. If you guys don't want an unlimited pack grind and you just want to make liquid coins for Team of the Year, you can make millions from now until Team of the Year. They could put it into promo packs that have a good chance of potentially packing you high raid stuff for a Team of the Year that you could spam. Like, think of it objectively this way. You could grind League SBCs, save those packs for Team of the Year. By saving some packs, you get less packs back into the Team of the Year grind, which makes it a little bit more expensive, but you're using liquid coins that you're making from the trading or the League SBC to pay for it. Or you can use the League SBC trading methods and other trading tips to make you millions of liquid coins that you could then put in those high-end promo packs. Either one is smart. Just depends on what your goals are. They ain't responded. They'll probably get to you eventually. Probably takes them a while to get through. Mumbo for the third to last SBC for Argentina. What league? I haven't done it, so I have no idea what anything is. I'm not going to get very many tokens, so I'll do the biggest packs I can get, but I won't have too many. Last message? I read your last message. I don't know. I haven't done it. Brother. Boys. Don't tell me you can't make coins off these. The first one. For the Sudamericana and Libertadores, how do you find cheap players to buy? Again, example 1 right here. What specifically are you looking for? Like, what do you need for cheap? Are you talking about the golds? Are you talking about the high-end silver rares? Silver commons? Because we went through all the filters already for each one. But if you're stuck, look up the price of silver rares, silver commons, golds, and set your filter for sniping under the buy now price and bidding under the buy now price. That's all you got to do. Want to complete the SBC, but I find them priced at 2 to 3K. Again, specifically which ones, because there's a lot that are way less than that. And if you're trying to make coins on it too, make the filter off of the price. If all silver commons, low end, are 400 plus, sniping at 300 or bidding 300 or less is not only guaranteed coins, you get them for cheaper. What's the new way to grind? Same exact way as last time. Just the difference is the live and sud is cheaper, but you find your filters the same way, and it costs way less coins to do. You can still flip and make a ton. I'm on PC. They don't get listed too much to snipe. That is a PC problem, brother. All my tips come with a caveat that if you're on PC, same logic applies. It's just usually a lot slower. Prices might be a little bit different, but you can still do the over and unders. If you're complaining about the speed and you have the ability to get a console, that is a specific PC problem. If you're someone who doesn't have the ability to get a console and you're stuck on PC, hopefully cross-platform comes in future years, but PC will always screw itself on any sort of menu grind due to the lack of people on it. So, yeah. My advice, get a console if you want to grind menus. Otherwise, you're at the behest of the amount of cards on the market. Do you have an alternative? I just gave you every single answer for alternative on PC. Same logic applies. Have to be more patient. It's going to be different prices probably, but the unders still work for sniping. The lazy listen still works. The bids still work. Just might be more time. Ba, 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 ba. If you're on PC, go crazy during marquee matchups in the new Nation SBC. That's what I do. Zero coins spent. This is wild, boys. How do you win that? You sit there. You snipe. To be fair, I usually am not a great sniper. I don't know how I won that one, let alone 350, but we did. Get one more rare. So it's just degens with sniping bots at the moment. Boom, 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 boom. An 84? What are you smoking? What do you mean? What do you mean what I'm smoking? Use an untradeable 84 that I don't want to put into anything to get rid of my untradeable low-end cards that otherwise I'd keep getting duplicates for. Nowhere else to put them. Question is, what are you smoking, brother? Alright, what do we have for merit of ease? Look at all these. Beautiful. I only do 83 and below if you aren't grinding anything else. That makes sense. Yeah, I just occasionally do it so I can use the lower end stuff. Boom, boom. I have 8 pages of Rare Divis players and make 20k coins. Nice. The new nation, SBC, has an 84 rated squad. Yep, and I haven't done it yet. Nor am I going to do it right now when things are up. Boom, boom, boom. Dario. Viragra. Oh, another one for 350. Also, too, you could compare price. Open bids for these are wild. But also, you can lazy list. Like, obviously, it's not going to be crazy, but if I just snipe for 1,500 and I list for 1,800 minimum, probably a ton that would pop up. Or, watch this, you ready? Won that one for 1,400. Might get up it on every single one of these. Look at that limited supply. EA Sports to the game. My level 0? Did it say that? Love it. I wonder how much he is. Hold on. Or not even him. I wonder how much the lib one is. Oh, those are high too. Maybe it was, Sud. Yeah, Moreno. How much is Moreno? Wow. So, I would be careful lazy listing this card. Because this could drop heavily in price. But, tons of coins to be made. If you guys want to take a look at Moreno. Again, be hesitant. Because if he drops like another 1,000, he'd still be expensive. No, it's probably because of the rare requirement. Oh, he's expensive too. Yeah, so using even Romero would be overpay. But, again, if you want to overpay to make it easier and use lower rated stuff, you can do that. Just do the compare price for open bids, get them for cheaper, flip the ones you don't want to use for profit. If there was a thing to still spend a little bit more coins on than the current going price, it'd be this section, since everything else is essentially not costing much to anything. But that's where you start overspending a little bit if you're speeding through. So as long as you're following the steps to kind of slow it down a little bit, when bids on things, have an idea of how many you want to do a day, you shouldn't really run into too much of a problem. But also too, since this section is a tradable pack, you're already, by default, going to get a decent amount of coins back too. So, essentially, wait, what's the cost of the SBC? Like 4K, right? You essentially get the cost of the SBC back. So, give up trying to snipe and bid, failing miserably, move to playing rivals. That sounds like the worst transition. The only thing worse I can think of is Weekend League. We got 3 League One players. Love it. All right, all the SBC storage players are these. We got some informs, some walkouts, some promos, lots of 82s. Got some things to carry out there. All right, let's do this. Interesting. Hold on. Prices are self-correcting. Oh no, it's still 7K-ish. It's not 4K anymore. The SBC costs now around 7K. But they're still roughly doing the same thing. 271s, the rest 72s, and then a 76 rated gold. A 75 rated gold. So my guess would be later in the evening if people are buying that out. The 72 pluses price is going to keep going up. So what we could do, if you are looking for a way to get these cards yourself, bring this back. Oh. Oh! Dang it, dude. Oh, I missed another one. I hate it here. I missed another one. Wait a second. Is this the new Silver Rare Method OP? We did 550. Ooh. Gives you a little bit more time. Ball. Ooh! Boys. What was 69? Okay, not really. Maybe depending on the team. Dude, why am I not winning these snipes? Alright, dudes, I'm going to go record the video for tomorrow. We won't be live tomorrow, so I'll record this. I'll go over the changes. Remember, this is only for 2 weeks. So if we get the same exact thing for longer time, after this video, I won't make another one. I'll go over kind of new filters and stuff too. The Prem La Liga and the Bundesliga Serie A really don't need to say much on. You're going to have most of that untradeable and tradable anyways. Buy what you don't need. Use the untradables that you pack. Jumbo Gold's going to essentially pay for itself for that section, but the Eredivisie method, snipe and bids, should be super easy there. And then the live and set is way cheaper than it used to be. So use similar methods, just a little bit tilted of prices in different directions. You're going to have a lot of gold commons that you can use lower end. Some things are going to be a little higher. Gold method, it won't be too difficult, but I think it'll still be a good watch. All right, take it easy. God bless. See you guys on Monday. Peace.